The Columbus Association for the Performing Arts is bringing West Side Story to the Ohio Theater. Tonight.
I was just waiting. I knew it was going to eventually come out. Cam joining us live in the lobby to speak with some of the people putting on this production that Kurt is amped about.
Yeah.
Here, Cam.
We all have our songs that we relate to. Kurt's is Tonight, mine is I Feel Pretty. And that's what we're doing this morning, talking about the shows that kick off next week. And this is an historic collaboration between 4 organizations. We have Chad and Allegra joining us. Allegra, kind of the umbrella of Opera Columbus, but from New York as the director. Chad, CEO of CAPA. So let me see if I remember this. Opera Columbus, Columbus Symphony Orchestra, CAPA, and Ballet Met all coming together.
That's right. It's incredible. Really a historic collaboration, something you don't see in other cities for organizations of that caliber to all come together. Different strengths, you bring those together, and it's going to make for a great production.
And I'm sure these last few months have been perfectly smooth with schedules, and there's been no, no last-minute changes or anything.
Well, we like to say not all the drama takes place on the stage. Some of it takes place in the process too. But still, to bring those creative minds together and put it all together, and it's worth what it takes, the effort to bring.
It's going to be so worth it. Even the ticket sales, so many tickets have gone on sale. Allegra, that has to excite you. I mean, obviously one of the greatest musicals of all time. Talk about what you're bringing to Columbus.
Truly, one of the greatest musicals of all time, and to have all of these different organizations that are all, top of their field, to have an entire ballet company and to have an entire opera company, and then to have this incredible Ohio theater where we were doing the show, and then to have the symphony. So usually when you do West Side Story, you have a 16-piece pit band, you have a certain number of cast members. I think we still don't quite know exactly how many cast members we have.
I was about to say, do you have any idea of how many people in total are all grouped together, Chad?
Wow, that's a great question.
Or Allegra?
We should get that statistic. I mean, I think we have about 28 in the ballet.
Yeah.
We have about 25 in the opera. So and everyone's such an expert.
Yeah.
So and everyone's working together to tell this one story that of course came from Romeo and Juliet. It's this age-old story that is, we just tell ourselves over and over again because it's the greatest story ever told, and it's still to this day one of the most important messages we could be sending out there.
You just said it, even thematically, it's the story itself, people come together, how this actual production is coming together, people coming together, and my goodness, do we need it right now, outside of the walls, people coming together. So how can people still get tickets, Chad, and when are the shows?
So the shows start next Thursday, the 13th, and run through Sunday. So we've got 4 performances, one each day. Go to CAPA.com, and from there you can get your tickets. We're really full on Saturday or Sunday, so get out there soon to get those performances. But it's going to be great. This is one of those shows where it's not watching something on stage; it's being pulled into something that's happening. It's going to be exciting.
Well, we're going to continue to pull you in this morning behind the scenes with all the different things going on. You guys are very fortunate. You don't have Kurt in your ear singing, so I'm going to ask you, what is your favorite song, real quick, from the show?
I Feel Pretty is so iconic.
Okay, what about you, Allegra?
Well, my 4-year-old's favorite song is I Feel Pretty, for sure.
Go.
But I think my favorite is probably Cool right now.
Oh, I think Kurt loves that one. Kurt knows it all by heart. He'll be singing here, right over there, way super loud.
Da-da-da-da-da.
You have so much free time on your hands. Why don't you just start being in musicals? Why don't you start auditioning?
Should I?
We would all support you.
No, I don't have time. I would be sleeping through the performances.
Have you been in musicals before?
Sure.
Yeah?
My younger days, yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Played Matt in the Fantastics.
Ooh.
Maybe that's what retirement holds for you. Eventually, when you retire, that's what you should do. Because you don't want to sit at home and do nothing. You want to pick up, in another way of performing.
Okay.
Not reading the news.
Right.
Singing and
Memorizing
entertaining.
lines.
I'll take it under consideration.
Okay, thank you.
The thought of, the concept of memorizing lines now, just makes me, so nervous.
I think about that too.
I don't know how I did it before.
I can't remember lyrics to songs.
Right?
I never performed. I was never in plays. I can't memorize anything. I have to know it to be able to talk about it. I can't just be told.
Takes a lot of practice.